don't actually open on a Sunday.
No, thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, there she is. The steed for the trip. My boat wasn't quite going to be big enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it made sense to me. You just give me distance, and then I like the little taps at the end. I was like, yeah, nah. Yeah, right. Are we on already? Sweet, mate. Thank you. Yeah, wow. Right. Oh, you know what I did bring is I've got to put like a resistor kind of thing on it for this because otherwise the old lights freak out. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh, look at this.
It's a rig.
Yep.
Definite rig.
Yeah. My car's not going to. It's not going to know what hit it.
It's just your isolation switch, literally just on and off.
Yep.
It's basically you've got a start battery and you've got a house battery. You can't ever drain your start battery, even if you left all the radios and everything on, it'll just drain this battery.
Perfect.
And then in an emergency, you've got combined batteries.
I'm comfortable with it if you are. Guess we're going to load some gear into it, aren't we?
It's not like it's not been used. It's got 35 hours on it, so. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you show us the 2350?
Yeah.
Straps are on. We've got our little chock in. Look at that. Oh, well, this will be fun. So basically what's happened is, well, the original plan was my boat was due for its 100-hour service, and I've always talked to them about sort of having a go at one of the bigger boats while mine went in for service. But then with AFTA going on and all the opportunity came up to actually take the boys out on a trip, and so we all sort of we cooked up this trip at the last minute after AFTA. But it was the perfect opportunity to borrow a bigger boat and, you know, take everyone out together. So we've done it, and in the end my boat, I was going to bring it out, but because it's Sunday and it's going to be tricky to work with the service centre side of things, we are actually just going to bring it up another time. So we've got the 1850, and super nice of the guys at Northside because they've obviously taken care of me when I got my 1450. But I'll quickly run out the back and see what they're doing. I think they're looking at other boats. Ready to rock. Thanks so much, mate. Yeah, awesome.
No worries.
No,
See what we hit.
we will take care of it. We will take care of it.
But feel free to, you know, if you...
The weather looks good up there as well, so I'm like really comfortable with it. A lot of the time on these trips, you know, you're driving up and you're like, oh God, what's the weather going to do?
Yeah.
But with a boat like this and the kind of what we're looking at, it looks very nice. It should be a lovely run. Yeah.
Wow, John. Oh, mate.
Boat's still here. Briggsy's still here. It's gone. Not a good sleep. Alright. Well, this is going to be the first issue. I knew it was going to be low, but we'll have to wait. Oh, geez, that was a tough sleep. Not comfortable sleeping in the driver's seat of the car. 1, 2, 3 rings. We're really going to need at least where that string is attached to that ring of water, at least, if not the next ring up. Looks like a good day though. But we're going to need some water. I just wanted to come down early and check it before everyone got up because see how it's not really clear water, so I didn't want to get to here because I know it just drops off the end of the ramp, so I need to know there's enough water and enough ramp before I go back. Last thing we need to do is back the car off the edge, or the boat. This is pretty slippery here, definitely gets slipperier there as well, so we really want the car on the non-slippery stuff because it gets ridiculously slippery down the bottom, so we're gonna have to wait a bit. Yeah, that was definitely a tough sleep. Should be a good trip, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I've always wanted to go on a trip with these guys and do a bit of this kind of thing, especially after the Topwater Film Festival. It's got me I got a new lease on life and enthusiasm for it, especially with those lures. So very cool opportunity to do it after when everyone's sort of in the country and in the same spot. But we're not doing anything until we get some water, so just got to wait a bit and then we'll hit the water and we'll just get straight out in the big boat. Hui. Just give it a shove and see what happens. Ready? I don't know. Find out. Might not be. Oh yeah, here we go. Nice. You got that, Joe?
Yeah, I got it, bro.
Sweet. Ah. Heaps of water. Just got crap everywhere, eh?
We'll have to shuffle around once we're on the water, eh?
Yeah. Windows, wipers. Oh, it's on the inside. That's annoying. Bit of condensation.
Yeah.
Nice job. You go to the gym every day, don't you, mate? Well, you're quite heavy, though. The whole boat tilted me.
We'll just putt out to where I know it's a little deeper. While we do a bit of a rearrange anyways. It's coming up, so it comes up to 12 here. But that's fine.
Easy, I'm out.
How good does the boat look there, man?
It's a little chilly.
I got a phone in my pocket.
Yeah. Double dose.
Yeah,
This will be fine.
yeah. Well, it's not meant to. It's meant to just blow harder from the east and then just back off each day. So that should be perfect. We'll just find a nice little sandy hole just out there.
70 mil out. You're going to need it.
Got the big camera. They've all got big cameras. I'm feeling somewhat inadequate and undergunned. Well, I've got to unload everything and then we'll move out and we'll have to just figure out we've got to get this anchoring right. But what I did do is what we've got for this trip is we bought, because we've got the bigger boat and I don't want to beach or anything, and because it's not my boat, I've got to be extra careful. What we might do is we'll bring it out into some nicer water, just a little bit out in the bay where it just drops off, and then we'll anchor up. And I've got a stand-up paddleboard, a blow-up one, so we'll pump that up and then we'll be good to go. Boat holder, I get the easy job. Oh, look at that.
That's a catch and cook life.
Big sea lice.
You can eat that.
Yeah, I'm not eating that, it's tiny.
Catch and cook life.
Man, he was really, that was actually quite painful. He was really digging in there.
No wet bottom hop out. Oh, that one. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
Where are you going to stand?
Yeah, I think stand up paddleboard maybe. Oh. Stand up paddleboard on the boat because we're going to need to blow it up to paddle in.
What about all the rods, bro? Up the top.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting on my bag, you'll see them. Sneaking my big bag.
All right.
Yeah, you're right, right?
Yeah, it should be good. Okay, Joe's going to push me out. We'll go and see how this anchoring goes. Okay. And what we're doing is we're just going to look where it drops off. It's dropping off right now, actually. But we want to be over some sandy bits. But the tide will probably drop at least 4 meters or 5 meters. I better check on that. So we're going to have to make sure we get this right. No damaged boat. But we're fine. We'll be good. Okay, so the tides are going to be about 5 meter tides. It's 4.5, 4.4 now. So we're going to need to wait till it drops off to at least 6 meters at least, and then I'll keep an eye on it because we'll be able to walk out to the boat almost at low tide. But we will need to keep an eye on it, make sure we got it right. And then once we get to low tide, maybe I'll put the pick anchor out and we'll pick our direction to face. So we've got the anchor switch here, and down goes the sail. I just threw the pick anchor out the back, but I'm not too worried about it, but it's always just good. You never know what could happen if the rope for some reason cut on some coral or something. It looks pretty sandy, like it's coral just where I am here, but back where we dropped the anchor over this side, it's actually sandy in this whole patch, so it should be on a bit of sand. And we'll just throw the pick out the back just in case, but then once it gets to low tide, we'll reset that and maybe even put a bit of bungee on if the wind picks up. But honestly, I think we're going to get so much protection that, yeah, I don't think we're going to have any problems. But there is a bit of a distance, but you know, big tides, and some of the ledges we're going to be casting are like right here and just over here, so it should be pretty cool. But hopefully this gives me a bit of protection from the current. The current hits each end outside edge, but we shouldn't be too bad actually. So I guess we better pump this guy up, and yeah, we'll paddle back in. How good are stand-up paddleboards, like inflatable stand-up paddleboards? I think I bought this at Anaconda for like, I think it was like, what was it, like $250 or something years ago. And it's like, God, we've had that many fun things like on it, like with the family and that, and taking it camping and everything. Use it as like a roof rack. $250, mate. Oh, probably over 10 years ago, and it's still going. That will do. Okay, that's the less fun part about it. But we are good. We are good to go. Okay, let's not fall in front of all the fellas. That will be a problem. How good's this little bay? It's a pretty primo spot. Yeah, it's pretty milky just out there when the current is, but in close it's not too bad. These rocks look like they could have those oysters. I wonder if we'll be able to do something with that. If not, I guess Briggs is really hustling me for a crayfish, but I have been out to these islands before, not this one, but I do remember it being a bit tricky to find certain fish, so I don't know, you never know. We did get a big lobster actually, not so far from here. All right, look at you guys, all set up. Oh. Yeah, no, it should be fine.
Longest, you're like a 2-minute walk away from checking it at any given time. So
no, it's good. Yeah, no, it's easy. Can't see it being a problem if it stays like this. It's so nice, isn't it? And we got this. This is the tent bag. Alright, that's the last peg pretty much. Oh, nice. And we've got it set up so we can look out this way to check the boat. All important. That's that. Definitely looking for, if I'm lucky, big GT or big Spanish from the rocks. That would be pretty special, especially with these guys. Hopefully they can show me how it's done.
What's everyone going to fish with?
Okay.
You're wearing 4 setups.
Man, it is hot. It's definitely, that winter's turned. It's definitely not as cold as it was.
Yeah.
And once you're doing anything, it's definitely sweating it up. They're all getting their rods ready.
Honestly, bro.
I've only got 2 setups. I run a little simpler, I think. Just noticed the screws missing on this one, so I've had to just shove a bit of wood in there that should hold it from pulling out, just for the trip. Yeah. Oh well, we'll see if it holds. Well, all these guys seem to be rigging up, so I guess I better do the same thing, because otherwise they're going to all walk off and I'll be just stranded here. Seeing a bit of salt zips, I think. There we go. Alright, we got a new hat. Look at that. Lucky me. I guess we should have a talk about part of the reason why this whole trip came about. Ouch. So, it's definitely directly part of the result of this here, in what's in here. So, if you haven't already, you should have. But if you haven't already gone and seen that film festival film that I was talking about, if you haven't seen it, you won't know where these lures come from. But John from Molossi has helped me actually make these pretty special lures. I won't go too much into the story because I don't want to ruin the actual video and the film, but way more happens in the film than just these lures. But they're pretty special. I think I've got one on that was rigged actually from the trip, which is this long cast one. Maybe I'll roll that for a little bit. It's a pretty special looking one as well. A little less action. You can do a bit of walk the dog, so I'll try. These guys are all the experts, so I'll just try and hack away at it, and hopefully I can come up with something. But what John actually did have here is he gave me a handful of lures, and one of them was this metal. I thought I'd put one of these on, maybe this silver guy here, and flick that around for a bit as well. So I'll put that on the light setup, and we'll have these with us as well, and we'll see if something's working for the other guys. We'll swap over. Maybe big pops. This guy's a great lure. Pencil popper. We've got stick baits. And yeah, if you watch the film, you'll see where they all come from. It's a pretty cool storyline. And also this metal lure, which I've shown you before. It's pretty cool stuff. Anyway, we'll change this lighter setup over. I think we had it set up with a jig head because we were snapper fishing with it. So we'll switch this over, put a metal on, and we'll be good to go. You can tell I'm pro because of my really classy spearing / Bunnings gardening gloves. I think we're ready to do it. Let's have a quick sticky beak up the back of the island. Geez, they're tying on some big lures. It'll be interesting to see if they get like my one's even big for me, but there's yeah, some of the, I think there's a Vader or something. It's monstrous. So it'll be interesting to see if they get some big hookups. And then if they do start sort of catching them and my lures aren't working, look, we know the lures do work after the film festival. Oh, here's a good one. Golden orb spider. There we go, there's a good shot of him. Quite a common little spider here. Yep. Not super harmful or dangerous, but very cool looking. They sort of plant themselves in these big webs. You can see all the stuff he's caught. Here's old Boaty, he's doing fine. What are these guys doing? Ooh, that would have been a good coral head in its day. Oh look, John's doing a little test cast.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't want to cast you in case someone...
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just having a little lie down on the paddleboard. I got to be honest, I don't feel so flush. I could feel it on the drive up. I was like, man, I'm getting a bit of a cough and I feel a bit buzzy. But we are fishing. You guys ready?
Ready, bro? How you feeling?
Yeah, all right. Just buzzy, you know, when you know, like you're coming down with something, you just got that buzz and just like sensitive skin and stuff.
Probably contracted it after shaking.
Yeah, I know. All of those. Yeah, someone's passed on his disease or his virus. That's all right. We're here to fish, mate. It was nice. I think a good night's sleep would be good as well, like a proper night's sleep. You don't often get a chance to go fishing like this. Come all the way out here, we are going fishing. Holy smokes, eh?
Right.
Yeah, I do like that.
I like yours.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, well, mine's
Skippy.
mine's this. Yeah, got a different story. Look at Joe's. Holy smokes.
Big dog.
My word.
Joe's gonna get first cast.
Yeah. Okay.
One cast and then have free for all.
He cannot be
Boys
tamed.
looking after them.
More at the leading edge around.
These are my ones, Joe.
It's just up and over, so whatever.
Oh.
Nah, it was mine.
Yeah, that can of drink's not doing you any favours. Ooh, looks good already.
Boat's sitting out there nicely too.
Yeah, there he is. That's what we want to hear for the rest of the trip. Alright, looks good.
With all my foot going for my ankle. Like that's it.
Ready to go. Snake attack. Alright, this looks like about where we can stop, I'd say. But yeah, that was pretty funny. So we're at a pretty good ledge here, but Briggsy just got like a little snake attack. Joe walked straight over it, and then the snake just ran straight up his leg a little bit, so yeah. Exciting times, but it's time. Joe's gonna have first cast, so he's the guest over here. Give this a little wipe. But yeah, look at this. Lots of current ripping around the edge. It's a nice little point here. Let's see if something comes up. We'll get the cameras on Joe and hopefully something really cool happens. And if not, then it's all on. We'll just pepper this. I guess I'll just go over here and just start casting out like crazy.
Yeah, ready? Here we go.
Zunk. Imagine if it went off. Oh.
Hey!
He's getting some bonus casts. Well, he didn't quite get the love. But I guess we all just get casting now, eh? How slippery is the black stuff? We know it's slippery, but how slippery? Do you want to go there? I can go over here if you want. You sure? Just fast burner in. Quick pause. But we're not getting any love really, are we? Maybe I'll switch to a diving popper. I think that'll be fun. It does look good though. You get to catch a fish on it. You can see this guy's got a few battle scars from the festival. That's alright. He's here to be used. Okay, let's see if he's still got the magic, eh?
Oh! Yeah, Rod! Rod's on! Oh! Oh no! Woo-hoo-hoo! Crazy, bro! That was nuts, Rod!
Dumb. That was no good though. I stuffed it on a lot of levels there. No camera. No like hooks there. No, I didn't. I was still in testing stage. Well, we just had a hit and a miss. Pretty much just ripped it straight out of his whole mouth. I didn't have my camera on either, so we missed it. But all right, we'll keep on it. Damn, at least we know it works, eh? Oh! Yep. Go, Johnny.
Fire alarm.
Nice. Like a well-oiled machine, eh?
Fast proper one on the metal.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Come on. We'll find out, or we might not find out. I think he's on reef. I think he's got me on the reef. I can feel it. Oh no, he got off. I could feel it on the rocks or something. Yeah, I still got the popper back, but you could feel it pinging on the rocks, and then it just let go. Can't believe we lost it. I'm a bit devastated about that. All right, let's not slip on these. Let's see what happened here. Oh, look, you can see. Look, you can see definitely. Yeah, it was right, like I was almost giving up. And then he sort of just let it sit there, and he came up for another hit. Yeah. Hopefully we can get another hit like that. Unfortunately he did, sort of, you could feel him just touching the rock down there. Yeah. We're just heading back around a little bit. But, yeah, man. Good start in some ways, very bad start in others. Yeah, no, at least we got some hits and some follows, but unfortunately I don't think I had the drag up tight enough, and some inexperience came through there. But at least we got a hit. It was a proper size one as well, I think, so at least we got to feel it, pull some string, and then, yeah, I don't think I'm going to make the same mistake again. So we've tightened up a bit more, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get another chance at that, because, yeah, I'll be a bit disappointed if I didn't. And that will haunt me for a while, that one. Look how far, and it's still not dead low yet. See, from this angle, the boat doesn't look so bad. It just looked bad from that other side. That current will switch around anyway. Woo! Alright, maybe we have a walk down here and see if there's those big plate-sized oysters. That'd be alright. Something that can't run too fast from me. Sounds like about right. I don't know if I brought a knife. Maybe I've got some cutlery. That one's alright. And that one's definitely alright. Look at that one. So if we just look closely, look at that. That's a good one. Alright. Maybe that's not... Oh, looks like one's over there as well. Okay. Maybe we come and knock a few of those off. Oh, in here. Far out. Yeah. We just need like a bit of cutlery or something. Bit of metal. I did see someone's junk. Looks like the remnants of a table. But if there's any metal on it, maybe we can use something here. Okay. What have we got? Alright. And looks like it'll work alright. If we clean it up. Ooh, geez, yeah. Getting the sweats. Here we go. That looks alright. What's that? That could work to knock them off, actually. That could be good. Take these two things. I reckon that might be alright. If we hit that sort of sidewards on the rocks. It'd be good if we had a pointier end on here, but I don't know. Yeah, I reckon maybe those two are the best. We'll come back and check it out. Alright, that is a big oyster. Alright, so look, it ripped the bottom off as well, but look, that's actually sort of, if we give him a quick rinse in the salt water, he'll be de-shelled. So what we'll do is we'll just start putting them in here and we'll grab a few. Yes, that's a good one, as long as we can get into it somehow. Starting to get a nice collection. Alright. It's funny coming with other guys that are doing it as well, because I can hear Joe talking to himself, catching the fish over there. He's having a ball by the sounds of things. I think he's catching the long toms. Oh, need to clear that bit off. This is not a bad one either. Got a couple of good ones. Need a little knife just to scoop them off. Look at these two. They are very good. Okay, well, that's a pretty good meal right there. And in the end, yeah, bits of metal did all right job. This one not so much, but this bed sort of got under him quite well. But let's sort of bundle them up like that. Take them up there. Could make a vinaigrette like we did last time, but to be honest, I also brought Tabasco, and that's almost one of my favourite ways to do it. So we'll get up there and have a think. But yum. I was going to share them with everyone, but everyone sort of, I think they all went on a little bit of a light tackle mission. So if Joe comes back past, I'll share them with him. Okay. There it is. That'll make it nice and easy. And a knife would be good. Perfect. You beauty. How good is it that you can come somewhere and just do this? This is out of control. Look at them. This one's like just next level, so why don't we start with him? It might not seem it, but Tabasco on oysters is like a match made in heaven. Probably one of my favourite, apart from that vinaigrette, and of course just with lemon. It's definitely one of my favourite ways to eat them. Man, that Tabasco is just next level. It's so good. Really, really good. We'll have to cut that one off, but yeah, let's get stuck in, eh? Grit. I might actually need to go down there and just check the boat. It's almost dead low. A little bit more though, so we'll go down and just check that there's water under it. Make sure it's safe. Maybe slightly re-anchor. Maybe we need to get in the water with the snorkel. But we'll quickly finish these and yeah, maybe think about that. Then we're going to try and catch up with the boys. The last oyster. Well, in the end, I ate them all myself. Pretty good from a little bit of scavenging. Not quite as good as the last ones, I don't think. Not as big. But we had proper tools to sort of get them off then, so we did alright considering. And how many did we have? We had quite a few. Alright, what do we do? Check boat, that's the first thing. Just make sure the boat's safe. And then we might go and try and catch up with the other guys. Alright. Alright. So the boat's fine. Yeah, it's just the angles that made it look bad, but I think I'm going to call it quits tonight, guys. I'm going to go and lie down. I'm feeling terrible. Hey, it's really bad timing, but I am like, yeah, I've got the shakes and I'm feeling really, really tired, and yeah, just my whole body's aching. So I'm sorry to end it like this, but we'll pick it up. I think a good night's sleep. Hopefully I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling pretty good, but I'm definitely casting the ledge tomorrow, and hopefully we get a bit of revenge on that big fish. So yeah, look how good it looks. It looks great there, doesn't it, that boat? But we'll pick it up tomorrow, because yeah, I got nothing left. Sorry. Good night. Oh man, I'm just sitting here. Everyone's gone. When I said goodbye last night, yeah, I pretty much just jumped into bed after checking the boat. So I've been asleep since probably about 3:30 in the afternoon, all the way through to sunrise the next day. So it's pretty crazy. I'm feeling pretty average. Just no energy, super buzzy. So everyone's gone to the ledge. I heard them all leaving. They asked if I was coming. I said I'll catch up. So I've managed to get everything in the bag. I'm ready to rock. So get these shoes on. I'll jump out, fill the water bottle, and maybe yeah. But I'm not going to be moving very fast. But we'll give it a crack. Hopefully we get a fish straight up. Ah, boy. What crappy timing, eh? I guess there's no good timing really, is there? Set this up. No luck of mosquitoes, that's for sure. Okay, let's do it. We are getting somewhere. Boat looks fine. I did check, like from a distance, the boat last night. It's fine. It gets close, but we measured it out nicely. Just far enough in to avoid the current and wind, just far enough out to not end up on the rocks, which is ideal. Okay, let's go. So yeah, I did speak to the guys when they got back yesterday, and apparently they hadn't caught anything. So that's no good for them, but it's good for me. It made me feel a little less upset about missing it. But yeah, apparently the fish weren't on yesterday on that ledge, that last ledge. Oh, going through the spider webs. But yeah, so hopefully it's a different story this morning. But yeah, I wonder if they've caught any. I haven't heard any woohooing or anything yet, so we'll see. Oh, it is a beautiful island though, isn't it? Hi. Morning. Oh boy. Oh, that's cool. Joe has been on. We're going to stick with this guy since as the poppers have been working for everyone, and he was working for me yesterday. Well, the boys are still casting, but I think Bridgie switched to light tackle, but I haven't got any love at the moment, so I think maybe what I might do is go and jump in. Before the tide gets too high, I might jump in and go for a little mini spear. Nothing too serious, but I just want to see actually just the anchor ropes as well. So it wouldn't be a bad idea just to check them, because if we're just going to leave the boat there for a few days, just in case something silly is happening, like it's rubbing on something. Oh boy. Everything's quite hard. Really cold. Oh, maybe it's just me actually. Yeah. It's going to be a short one. Okay. That's why we check it. Far out. Well, I've just been sitting in the sun. That was yeah, no, like bad to get in the water. I think that was a bit of a mistake when it comes to my health. Look, the anchor's on the sandy bit, but the yeah, the rope had pulled and gotten caught at dead low tide around a bommy, and you could see how frayed the rope is. So it wouldn't have been much longer, I don't think. Once the pressure got pulled tighter as it came up, or the tide came up, it probably would have snapped. Now, I do have a bait anchor, which looked fine. The pick anchor would have stopped it from hitting the rocks, for instance, which is good. But still a bit of a worry, you know what I mean? I've just got to make sure. I'm so glad I checked, because it would be, you know, at dead low, you could get a imminent strife. So, yeah, we'll have to keep checking on that. But not really many fish around, and I am freezing. It's taken me, I've been sitting here for like 40 minutes. I'm just done. Anyway, less whinging. At some point I'm going to have to maybe do some light tackle and just try and catch something to eat. But yeah, definitely not feeling it. Is what it is. Okay. We've dragged ourselves out of bed. We've spent a good part of the day just lying around again. But these guys are going to do a bit of light tackle, and if I can manage to somehow get a little trout or something for dinner, that would actually be a really good thing. And haven't really fished all today. Just been a sad sack, so a bit of get doing it. Can't come all this way and not actually do something. Now, this looks pretty good. Just have it cast down straight down here. Oh, whoa. Oh. Oh. Something tiny just came out and had a little swipe. I'm guessing it was a cod. Not exciting. Oh, jeez. They're obviously very small. We got another hit then, but I lost it again. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got one. We got something. It's not big, but it is a fish, which is exciting. What have we got? Little stripey? Little stripey. Hui. He's only small, but I'll take it. He's not big enough. Oh, well, you know, they only have to be 25 centimeters, so that's very small. He's a sweet little guy. But, unfortunately, I don't think we get much off him. So we won't take this guy. Oh, all right. Oh, jeez. I'm going to fall in. Sweet, mate. Oh, see ya. Well, oh, jeez. Look what he's done to my hand. Well, you know, it's a fish. A little bit bigger and we'd be on there. Because, yeah, 25 is not that big. He might have even been 25 and he was pretty chunky. But, yeah, slightly bigger, eh? Oh, there we go. There we go. We got one. Oi! A slightly bigger stripey. Yeah, he's 25. Okay, he might actually be dinner for me, I think. I am not going to be fussy, that's for sure. They're actually delicious. They're really good at eating, these guys, as well. Oh, he's off. Oh, no. Okay. Don't get too deep in there. Far out. Yeah, he's going to be a dinner stripey for sure, I'd say.
Do you know what size they're going to be?
25. Small.
25?
Yeah, so it's tiny.
I've got a measurement. Do you want to...
Oh, easy 25.
What is it?
Oh, like 35. Monsters.
Wow.
Oh, no, not quite. Maybe more like 32.
Solid.
Yep.
Good stripey.
Yep, great stripey. I'm sorry, buddy. But, yeah. Done and done.
Fine, Mark.
Oh! Well, that's a better fish. Maybe.
Oh, you're eating well.
Oh. Oh. What is he? It is a trout. Oh, it's a good one too. Whee. Oh.
Yes,
Yes. Oh, I am eating very well. We are eating well. We are eating well. That is a good trout. Was he 42 in the end? That's good eating right there. These two definitely coming back with us. Might just spot these here. Go and get a chopping board. Alright. Oh, so excited just to be able to have a good meal. It was not looking good for a bit there. We're definitely struggling. Oh. Hey, hey. Where'd you go?
How you feeling, Brian?
Oh, pretty average, but John's dosed me up on painkillers. Oh, look at that. That's out of the guts of the coral trout. Little damsels and things. Alright, I was going to do something a bit more elaborate, but honestly I am just buggered, so I'm just going to do super simple. I'm just going to pan fry and just enjoy this delicious fish. We'll do a little bit of just butter, and I think that'll be it really. Maybe just some butter and chilies. I guess we could do some chilies. Let's just keep it simple tonight. Yum. Get those chilies going. A little piece of the stripey as well. Kind of out of light, unfortunately, but that's all right. Yum. How good are these crispy skins? Mmm. Wow, real food. That's exciting. Yeah, let's carry it down here. I'll sit on this rock. Oh boy. Hopefully we don't burn our legs, but look, let's try some of this stripey first. Sorry, it's a bit dark. Once again, we're running everything a little bit late. Unfortunately, we had to sort the boat out and run around a bit, but oh, yum. Just simple. Fresh cooked fish. Can't go wrong. Yum. Alright, try this coral trout. Coral trout, like it's such a beautiful fish to eat like this. Look at that. Oh, man. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Alright, well, we'll see you in the morning. Hopefully we're feeling a bit better, and hopefully we can get back to trying to catch some bigger fish. Yeah, but first thing first, I think we'll be sorting this boat out, make sure it's safe, and we'll see you in the morning.